Hello, everybody, and welcome into the broadcast. My name is Samuel Reese, coming to you live tonight across YouTube, Periscope, and Twitch, and from TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts. It's the 7-seed Boston Celtics hosting the 8-seed Washington Wizards. It's the inaugural edition of the NBA Play-In Tournament. And earlier tonight, in the Eastern Conference, it was the 9-seed Indiana Pacers knocking off the 10-seed Charlotte Hornets. The Hornets season over. And the Indiana Pacers survive to play another day. They await the loser of this game between Washington and Boston. The winner of this game between the Wizards and Celtics will claim the 7 seed and face the Brooklyn Nets in the first round of the playoffs. The loser will take on the Indiana Pacers in 2 nights' time in a battle for the 8 seed. We're just about set to tip things off from TD Garden. A late start tonight in Boston, 9 Eastern time. Let's get to the starting lineups. First for the Celtics, they roll out with Jason Tatum, Evan Fournier, Robert Williams, who is back, Marcus Smart, and Kemba Walker. For Washington, it's Rui Hachimura, Alex Len, Raul Neto, Bradley Beal, and Russell Westbrook. Should be a fun one. Of course, Jaylen Brown out for the season, for the rest of the season on Boston's side of things. A big blow for the Celtics in a season that's been very underwhelming. This is not a situation they want to be in the play-in round. Meanwhile, their opponents on the other side in Washington have been real hot as of late. It was a wretched start to the season for the Wizards. However, they've been hot as of late. And now we'll see how this one will play out. The uniqueness of this NBA play-in tournament is that it's one game, not a best of 7 series like the rest of the playoffs. We're underway. Robert Williams loses the jump ball to Alex Len. The Wizards have the ball, and off we go in the 7v8 matchup in the NBA play-in tournament. Len's pass off the mark there to Hachimura, and it's an early turnover by the Wizards. Well, the matchup I think we're all looking forward to is Jason Tatum against Bradley Beal. They both grew up in St. Louis, both attended the same high school. Kemba Walker misses the pull-up jumper. Now it's Bradley Beal for the Wizards. Beal finding Len. He'll roll it in for 2. First points of the game come from Alex Len. 2-0 Wizards on top. Now Walker finds Smart. Here's Robert Williams. Back to Marcus Smart. Smart driving the baseline. Kicks it out. Fournier's 3 is good. Evan Fournier knocks down the triple. Fournier, who's acquired at the trade deadline by the Boston Celtics from the Orlando Magic. And it's been a little bit of an inconsistent ride for him as he had COVID and is still dealing to this day with some effects of COVID. That shot blocked. Second chance. The corner 3, no good by Beal. Offensive board. And a foul on the putback was Len as he'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Wizards finished with a record of 34-38, 8th in the East. However, they are, as I mentioned, 17-6 since April 7th, which is second best in the NBA. Russell Westbrook, of course, going off this season as Len is short on the first free throw attempt. Alex Len this season in 64 games, averaging 6.6 points, 4.1 rebounds. He goes 1 for 1 on that trip to the line. Walker finds Tatum. Tatum to Robert Williams. Now back for Tatum. Tatum off the screen, takes it in the lane. Floater is off the back iron, and now the Wizards take it the other way. Beal gives it up to Hachimura. Hachimura pulls up, knocks it down. 5-3, Wizards lead. Bounce pass inside. Robert Williams kicks it out. Here's Walker over to Smart. No look pass. Tatum the fake. Now launches in and out for the 3. And now it's the Wizards in transition. Bradley Beal pulls up mid-range. No good. Both teams a bit rusty on offense to start this one. That shot won't go for Robert Williams. The Wizards once again pushing in transition. Hachimura in strong. And an offensive foul. Kemba Walker takes the charge. Hachimura not too pleased with that call. But the Wizards will turn it over. There are fans, by the way, at TD Garden, 25% capacity. And on starting May 29th, there'll be 100% capacity permitted at all venues in Massachusetts as the state fully reopens. We'll see. Hopefully the Celtics can extend their season until then. Here's Tatum. Out to Walker. Shot clock winding down. Walker scoops it in with the left hand. Nice work by Walker. 5-5 here in the first quarter. Now a drive and stripped away by Robert Williams. He took it cleanly from Raul Neto. Here's a corner three by Smart. It's good. Marcus Smart with the three. And it's the Celtics leading by 3, 8-5. Good looks in transition early on for the Boston Celtics. As Russell Westbrook finds Hachimura. Hachimura out to Westbrook. Westbrook pulls up, deep two, and he got it with the shot clock down to 1. Westbrook hits the long-range shot, 8-7, Celtics by 1. Tatum fakes the three, into the lane, kicks it to the corner. Another three from Smart. No. Rebound by Westbrook. Westbrook ahead to Hachimura. A steal by Smart. And now it's Fournier across half court. Fournier dishes it to Williams. And he's fouled going up for the dunk. 2 free throws on the way for Robert Williams, who does return in the lineup after missing, I believe, 4 games with a turf toe injury. Nice dish by Fournier to set up that chance for Rob Williams. Foul against Len. 2 free throws for Williams. First one rolls in for Williams. The Celtics, a 36-36 record, 7th in the East, a 5-10 record in the last 15 games. On the bright side, Tatum with a career-high 26.4 points per game. On the low side, Jaylen Brown out for the rest of the season, suffering a left wrist injury. Robert Williams knocks down both free throws, 10-7. Celtics by 3. This is Beal. Beal the pump fake. Now takes it all the way in. The reverse layup won't go. Here comes Marcus Smart. Bounce pass back to Tatum. Tatum underneath. Walker lost it. Neto the steal. And here comes Westbrook. Bounce pass to Len. He misses the layup. Put back no good. Westbrook another offensive board. He's guarded by Marcus Smart. Westbrook long range 2. In and out. Rebounded by Robert Williams. Now it's Kemba Walker for the Celtics. Fournier finds Williams. That's knocked away. Williams keeps it alive and saved by Walker as it was nearly a backcourt violation. Foul called against Rui Hachimura. We've got a timeout on the floor. Solid start for the Boston Celtics. A 10-7 lead early on at TD Garden in the inaugural edition of the NBA Play-In Tournament. Stay tuned. More to come after this. Welcome back in, everybody. So if you're wondering what's at stake with this brand new play-in tournament, well, the winner of this game gets the number 7 seed and faces the number 2 Brooklyn Nets. And the loser will face the Indiana Pacers on Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. The winner of that game will get the final seed in the Eastern Conference, the 8th seed, and will face Philly as Tatum knocks down a 3 right out of the timeout. 13-7, Celtics by 6. It's a strong start from Boston, just over 5 minutes in. Beal out to Westbrook. Alley-oop and the throwdown. Nice connection there as he found Gafford. Bradley Beal, I should mention, not 100%, dealing with an injury, but the stakes are high. He's playing despite not being at 100%. Here's Tatum, who recovers the dribble. Tatum to the corner. Smart's 3. No good. Westbrook corrals the rebound. He'll push it ahead. Beal to the corner. In and out on the corner 3 there, as it was attempted by Davis Bertans. Here's Fournier. Fournier down low. Williams rolls one in. 15-9. The Celtics connecting on offense. Midway point of quarter 1. This is Russell Westbrook's spin move inside. Unable to finish. And the rebound collected by Walker. Here's Fournier. Fournier inside. Can't get it to go. Offensive rebound. The putback is short. That shot off the mark, and it's rebounded by Smart. Here's Kemba Walker. Walker driving the baseline. That shot wildly off the mark, and now on the floor, it's rebounded by Gafford. Nice push ahead, and a throwdown by Beal. 15-11, the Wizards lethal in transition. Here's Tatum off the screen. Tatum spinning inside, knocked away and stolen by Beal. Fellow St. Louis natives squaring up. Here's an alley-oop. That could not be handled up high by Gafford. Now it's Marcus Smart. Smart with a nice move, banks it home, and the Celtics have a 17-11 lead. Timeout on the floor. 4:27 left in the opening quarter of play. Up and down action early in this Eastern Conference NBA play-in game. Action continues from TD Garden right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everybody. A thrilling start to this game. Up and down action at TD Garden. A 17-11 lead for the Celtics over the Wizards. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. It's the Eastern Conference play-in tournament as Washington inbound to restart play. Here's an alley-oop and thrown down by Gafford. 17-13 now the score. Tristan Thompson of the game. He gets it back from Walker. Thompson tiptoeing the end line. Staying in bounds. Spin move. Puts it in with the left hand. Nice work by Tristan Thompson, immediately making an impact off the bench. Now it's Beal. Beal shooting over Nesmith. Misses from the baseline. Here comes Smart into the front court. Smart to Thompson. He'll hand it off to Walker. Walker, bounce pass inside. Thompson, double teamed, kicks it out. And an offensive foul called. Thompson with an offensive foul. And going back to the last play before the timeout, it looked like Bradley Beal was favoring that left leg, which is his injured one, and was wincing just a bit and limping down the court. We'll keep an eye on that. Here is Beal in possession, and the Wizards give it right back. Offensive foul against Washington as Gafford provided a shot to the face of Smart, it appeared. Walker steps into the three. Got it! Kemba Walker from downtown. 22-13. Celtics by 9. 3 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Look at the points off turnovers. 12-0 Boston. And there's a finish from Gafford. The assist by Ish Smith. Walker splitting the defense and knocked down. It will be a foul against Washington with 2:39 left in the quarter. Just 7 seconds off the shot clock. Bradley Beal getting a break, I should say. He's clearly, limping a bit as Walker airballs the three. It's saved. No, it's not. Nesmith with a good effort, but the foot was on the line. A bad miss there on the three-point shot by Kemba Walker. Here is Ish Smith. 7-point Boston lead. Smith, the fall-away. Got it. 22-17, Celtics by 5. Here's Marcus Smart for Boston. Smart off a screen, takes it all the way in, and converts the basket. What an impressive finish that was from Smart. Now, coast to coast, Smith all the way in for 2. The layup good. It's back to a 5-point game. Final 2 minutes of the opening quarter in Boston. Now it's Smart. Smart shot won't fall. Rebound by Westbrook. Westbrook pushing ahead. Pass to the corner. Given up by Bertans. Smith lost the handle, and it's snatched by Walker. Smart down low, and Thompson's fouled. Thompson got himself in a good position. Gafford unhappy with the call. Still 17 to shoot for the Celtics. This is passed into Thompson. Here's Peyton Pritchard, his first touch of the night. Neesmith, another rookie for three. No, off of Tatum, Washington basketball. Obviously, it's been an extremely underwhelming season for the Celtics team. 36-36, exactly a 500 record. Bertans with a rare three-point attempt, can't knock it down. Here's Tatum, meanwhile. Tatum picks up the dribble, given room, and you won't want to do that if you're Washington. He knocks down a shot, 27-19. Fifth three-pointer of the game for Boston. They're 5 of 10 from downtown. Washington 0 for 4. That's been the big difference as Westbrook is fouled going up for the shot. Yeah, you just can't give Tatum any type of separation anywhere on the floor, quite frankly, or else he'll make you pay. As I mentioned, Tatum having a career season for the Celtics. As Westbrook knocks down the first of 2 free throws. A look at the upcoming NBA play-in tournament schedule. Tomorrow night it'll be all about the West. San Antonio faces Memphis at 7:30 Eastern Time. Then at 10, it's the game everyone's looking forward to, Golden State and the LA Lakers. Meanwhile, on Thursday, the focus will shift back to the East at 8 p.m. It'll be the loser of this game taking on the Indiana Pacers for the 8th seed. Here's Tatum, crossover move, fade away, no good. Battle for the rebound, snatched by Neesmith, out to Ojale. Now it's Thompson in the corner. 7 to shoot. Thompson finds Tatum. Tatum, spinning, shooting, no good as the shot clock expires. And finally, the Wizards gain possession, controlled by Smith. Cross-court pass to Westbrook. Out to Smith. Pump fake, takes it in. Deep 2, no good at the buzzer. And that's the end of 1 in Boston. A 27-21 lead for the Celtics over the Wizards. NBA action continues in the inaugural edition of the play-in tournament after this break. 1 quarter down, 3 to go from TD Garden. Celtics by 6. Welcome back. We roll on to quarter number 2 from Boston, Massachusetts. Beautiful night in the Northeast, 27-21. Celtics lead as we get quarter number 2 underway. Scott Brooks, of course, head coach of the Wizards, 5th season in charge. Washington, as I mentioned at the top of the broadcast, have been very hot as of late, winning 17 of their last 23. And a close game in the early stages. Celtics with the 6-point edge, and they have the ball to get the second quarter underway. As it's Peyton Pritchard in possession. Pritchard finds Aaron Nesmith, the rookie out of Vanderbilt. Now it's Thompson. Thompson inside. Offensive foul. They say he pushed off on Lopez. And so it will be Wizards basketball rather than an easy 2 points for Thompson. Cross-court pass here. Bertans will leave it. Last touched by Tatum. It stays with the Wizards. 14 to shoot as Evan Fournier will enter for the Celtics. Nesmith takes a seat. This is inbounded to Westbrook. Westbrook fakes the shot, a wild pass. Turned it over to Fournier, who's fouled. Well, that was some rare indecision from Russell Westbrook. Was going for the shot, and at the very last second, and I mean very last second, decided to look for a pass, which ended in disaster. A turnover, to be precise. Here's Shemi Ojeleye. Ojeleye, fall away, no good. Offensive rebound, and the putback is good. Tristan Thompson scores the first points of quarter 2. Here's Westbrook handing it off. And that one is a friendly roll. Hachimura gets the 2 points, 29-23, Celtics by 6. Here is Tatum. Tatum off of the screen. Tatum all the way in. The basket is good. Jason Tatum with some aggression to the cup. He has 8 points. Now it's Ish Smith, guarded by Pritchard. Gets by the rookie and lays it in with the right hand. Now Pritchard pushing it ahead. Finds Ojeleye open in the corner. Ojele's 3 won't fall. And Smith all the way back for the Washington rebound. Smith, coast to coast. Banks it home. Ish Smith playing with plenty of energy right now. Leading the spark for the Wizards. 31-27. Here's Pritchard from way downtown. No good. What's going on, Yoshi Bros? Welcome into the broadcast. I appreciate you stopping by, man. Yes, thank you. Thank you. That was a heck of a game. I was glad I was able to come on for the third period and overtime. That was an epic ending. Yeah, a huge win for the Bruins in overtime indeed. Yeah, absolutely huge. Can't wait for game 3 tomorrow. When it comes to the most franchises played for in NBA history, well, Ish Smith has played with 11 teams. That's one behind the record. 4 players, Chucky Brown, Jim Jackson, Tony Hassenberg among them, have played for 12 teams. That's quite remarkable. Here's Westbrook. The 3 is no good. The Wizards trailing by 4. Here's Fournier. Mishandled pass, but Tatum recovers. Tatum off the screen by Thompson. Now Pritchard to Fournier. Contested 3. No good. And the rebound is collected by the Wizards. This is Westbrook all the way in. And it will be a defensive foul. Yeah, what a way to tie the series at 1-1 indeed. No doubt about it. Yeah, that was another epic game, just like game one. Quite thrilling. Oh, sorry, an offensive foul was called here. I apologize. An offensive foul was called against Westbrook. Yeah, tomorrow is really important, no doubt about it. Back at TD Garden, back here in Boston. So hopefully that home ice advantage pays off. Tatum shot won't go, and the rebound secured by Westbrook. Westbrook finding Lopez. Lopez in the low post, working against Robert Williams. And how about that? Hook shot from Lopez. It falls. Timeout Boston. Yep, I saw that. I've been checking in on the two NHL playoff games going on right now. Yep, the Lightning and Penguins both leading. The Wizards closing in on the Celtics lead, 31-29, Boston by 2. I'll be back right after this timeout. Welcome back into the broadcast, everybody. Yeah, I know, Yoshi Bros. Your Maple Leafs will get their series underway in 2 days. Why am I not streaming the Red Sox Blue Jays game? Well, because that's one of 162 regular season games, whereas this game here for the Celtics is a very important game as they try to make the playoffs here in this play-in tournament. But I will be doing Red Sox games in the future. No, definitely not because they're losing 5-0, but nice try there. Well, see, there's still time left in the game. There's still time left in the game. We'll see. We'll see if the Red Sox can come back. Yeah, Bradley Beal during timeouts continues to stretch out that leg of his. Obviously, dealing with that lagging injury. Not 100%. We have a jump ball here. 33-29 Celtics lead. 2.1 to shoot for the Wizards if they win the tip. It will be Lopez against Walker. Yeah, you did try to get me. Lopez gets it to Bertans, but the fadeaway three is an air ball as the shot clock expires, and Washington turn it over. A shot clock violation. Walker finds Robert Williams, now handed off to Marcus Smart. Smart, the step back three. No good off the front rim. This is out to Smith. Smith knocks down the triple. 33-32, 1-point ball game. Smith, 9 minutes, 11 points, an impact player off the bench for Washington. Smart, the no-look pass. Fournier, a three. No, it won't go. And the Wizards have a chance to take the lead. Trailing by one. Smith gets it to Westbrook. Westbrook lobs it up top. Lopez can't convert, but a foul called against Smart. Sorry, against Williams. Okay, yeah, for sure. Yeah, there's a possibility I might stream the Leafs-Habs game on Thursday. I'll have to wait and see. Although I know I'm going to be commentating my high school's softball game on Thursday night at 7 for the local TV channel, so that will be a conflict. But I'll have to wait and see. It depends how much homework I have when that game ends. I might be too busy on Thursday night, but we'll see. Second free throw won't go. Rebound by Tatum. Walker draws the contact. And he'll head to the line. Foul on Smith. Do I do a face-to-face live stream? I don't, not for play-by-play commentaries. I used to be part of a show called the All Sports Talk Show where we'd talk about different topics in sports. We did that first. We had that show running for about a year. But some of us became too busy and didn't have time to do it consistently. But that's laid in by Marcus Smart. Yeah, I don't know how I'd be able to do that though, to be honest with you, because for the show I used to do, I don't even know. One of the leader of Isaac was his name for our show, the All Sports Talk Show. He had, I don't know what he had to enable us to be on one screen. I'm not sure what he did, to be honest. I think it costs money. So it's unfortunately not easy to do, but halfway through the second quarter, here's Tatum with the drive, foul by Lopez. Tatum will shoot two, the score tied at 35. .6:13 left in the half. Tatum will shoot two. First one knocked down, second one to come. When it comes to highest points per game in Wizards franchise history, Bradley Beal second all-time with 31.3 this season. Just 0.3 behind the record holder Bellamy. Yeah, well, I mean, I'll definitely if you ever stream on your channel, I'll certainly check you out. I'm pretty sure I subbed to your channel. I'll double check that. But here's a three-pointer on the way. That won't go. Offensive rebound. The putback is good by Rui Hachimura. 37-37, a close one at TD Garden. Fournier finds Walker. Walker, the step back three, in and out. And the rebound secured by by Beal. Wall is no longer a Wizard, is he? And that will put Washington in the lead. Hachimura knocks it down. 39-37. Yeah, sounds great, man. Sounds great. If you do, ever stream, I'll definitely pop in because I appreciate you tuning into my broadcast. Here is Beal. Beal gets it to go, and the Wizards are heating up offensively. They have a 41-37 lead, just under 5 to play in quarter two. Oh, look at this. Walker slithering by the defense, and no foul on the play. Walker certainly wanted the call. It will stay with the Celtics, last touched by Washington. 4:47 remaining in the half. All right, cool. Yeah. If you figure out how you can, invite someone, I'd certainly be willing to pop in once and make a guest appearance whenever I have time. Walker, by the way, has just been assessed a technical foul. He was pretty outraged about the non-call. He wanted a foul to be called against Beal. And for his protests, a technical foul was assessed, so the Wizards knocked down that free throw. And now it'll be Celtics basketball. It's a 5-point Washington lead. This is passed into Thompson. Thompson to Walker. Left wing three, no good. The Celtics on a bit of a drought themselves on offense. Now here is Russell Westbrook. Westbrook finding Beal. No good on the shot. He wanted a foul. Didn't get it. Now it's Tatum on the left wing. Tatum sets himself up. The three swirls in and out. It won't fall for Jason Tatum. Now here's Westbrook. Pulls up. Well short on that attempted mid-range jumper from the left elbow. Now Walker finds Smart. Oh, what a pass. And Thompson fouled as he went up. How about that pass from Marcus Smart? Two free throws here. 3:59 left in the half. Tristan Thompson this season in 54 games, averaging 7.6 points, 52% shooting, 8.1 rebounds. He converts the first. Celtics now in the bonus, by the way. So they'll be going to the line the rest of the half. Thompson trying to make it 2 for 2 here. He cannot do so. Second attempt misses. 42-38, Wizards up by 4. This is Westbrook. Guarded by Tatum. Oh my, and down in a lot of pain is Marcus Smart. The basket good. Smart limping up court, injuring that right leg of his. And Brad Stevens will be forced to call a timeout. It's a 21-7 run in the last 6:46 for the Wizards. And the concern right now for the Celtics is the status of Marcus Smart, immediately clutching at that right ankle of his, limping off and most likely heading to the locker room. I'll keep you updated on that. Timeout on the floor. Wizards up in this game. Welcome back, everybody. So right before the timeout, obviously Marcus Smart suffering what looks to be a serious injury, or at least originally it looked that way. He is getting some treatment, but did not head to the locker room. He's just off to the side of the Boston bench, loosening up and testing that leg of his. We'll keep an eye on that, as Fournier's three is a brick. Here comes Bradley Beal in transition. Wizards lead it by 6. 3:10 left in the half. Beal in the lane. Len's floater is good. It's a 6-point advantage for Washington. Here's Jason Tatum now. Tatum spinning, finding Walker. Walker fakes. And it's a traveling violation. He knocked down the shot, but it will not count. Smart, meanwhile, continues to get loose, test out that leg of that ankle of his that he injured moments ago. Westbrook just 1 for 6, but it's the Wizards with the lead. Westbrook lobs one up. It was deflected out of play. It stays Wizards basketball. And just like that, Smart will re-enter the game. So what originally appeared to be a very serious injury in the end turns out to be just a minor one, as Smart's able to come back into the game. Here's Raul Neto into the lane. Floater won't go. Tapped out beyond the arc, and it's claimed by Fournier ahead for the wide open Walker, who lays it in for two. It's 46-30. Under 2.5 to play in the second quarter. Celtics won the first quarter 27-21, but it's the Wizards outscoring Boston 25-13 here in the second as Beal knocks down the mid-range pull-up. 11 points for Beal tonight. This is Tatum walking the baseline and converting the reverse layup. Final 2 minutes of the half now. Westbrook spinning inside, finding Len along the baseline. Len out to Bertans, way downtown. The three is short. Offensive rebound by Westbrook. The layup is good. It's an 8-point Wizards advantage. Westbrook, 6 points, 12 rebounds, 5 assists. Here's a drive by Walker. He can't finish, but tips it in on the putback, and a foul called as well. Great work by Kemba Walker. A 3-point play opportunity as Walker sinks the free throw. 50-45. Wizards by 5. 90 seconds remain in the half. Here's Len. Handing it off to Bradley Beal. Beal leaning in and banking it home. What a bank shot that was from Bradley Beal. 52-45. Here's Tatum, and he's fouled by Len. Yeah, Yoshi Bros, if you can figure out if somehow, if you can figure out how to work that by any chance, I would definitely I'll definitely be cool with, coming on one of your streams and making a guest appearance one time. Tatum hits the first one as Jaylen Brown watches on from the Celtics sideline. That left wrist wrapped up. Unfortunately, Brown done for the season. He had a lot of career highs this season in points, field goals, 3-point field goals, and assists. 24.7 points, 48.4% shooting, and 39.7% from three. Yeah, possibly. Here is Westbrook. He's denied by Tatum. What a block that was. And now Tatum leads the way for Boston. Coming up next, it is the halftime report. As Smart misses the three, offensive rebound by Tatum. Meanwhile, at the other end of the floor, Robert Williams is down in pain. Saturday, I don't know, Yoshi Bros. I'm actually going to be gone Saturday night. I'm going to the Revolution game against the New York Red Bulls. So I don't know if I'll be able to do that anytime soon. But whenever I'm by any chance I am available, I'll definitely let you know. But no, I think I'm going to be gone most of the day Saturday, to be honest. Definitely Saturday night. Robert Williams still down for the Celtics. He appears to be in quite a bit of pain. I'll step aside for a moment. Stay tuned. All right, welcome back in, everybody. Thanks so much for tuning into the broadcast. 52-48. Wizards lead by 4, and Robert Williams is heading to the locker room for the Celtics. All right, yeah, sounds good, Yoshi Bros. Perhaps we'll be able to figure something. I don't even know how to have two people on at once. I don't even know how we'd be able to do that in the first place. So, but if you can figure it out, then for sure, maybe one of the Maple Leafs games you stream, I could stop by for a little bit. As Tatum was fouled by Beal on the shot. Count the basket as well. A 3-point play chance for Tatum as he goes to the line. He's got 17 points on 5 of 14 shooting. He's perfect at the line, and he remains perfect at the line. Free throw is good. It's a 1-point ball game. Half a minute left in the half. Westbrook finding Len. Len, an aggressive drive. No good, but the putback is ferociously thrown down by Russell Westbrook. My goodness. 54-51, Washington by 3. Slight difference between the two clocks. Tatum will hold on, bringing the shot clock down to 5. Tatum nearly lost the handle. He'll now launch the 3. No good. And a foul called against Alex Len, so it will stay with the Celtics. The shot clock now a non-factor. What a putback dunk that was from Russell Westbrook, though. Just great anticipation, timing the jump perfectly. With 3.2 seconds left in the half, since the Celtics are in the bonus, Thompson will shoot 2. He misses the first, too strong. Second free throw on the way from Thompson as Alex Len heads off to the Wizards bench to take a breather. Thompson hits the second, 54-52. Wizards have 3 seconds to work with. Ahead it goes to Beal. Beal, half-court shot. And an offensive foul called. Beal charged in to Marcus Smart, and there is still some time left. Not a lot. 0.2 seconds remain. The Celtics will somehow try to get a shot away. But that's defended nicely by Westbrook, and it's the end of the half. A very competitive game in the 7 versus 8 Eastern Conference play-in matchup. The winner will be the 7 seed. The loser will face Indiana on Thursday. 54-52. The Wizards with the 2-point edge should be a great second half ahead from TD Garden in the inaugural edition of the NBA play-in tournament. Coming up next, it's the halftime report. Don't go anywhere. Welcome into the halftime report, everybody. It's a 54-52 Washington Wizards lead over the Boston Celtics as both teams battle it out for the 7th seed and the right to play the Brooklyn Nets in the opening round of the 2021 NBA playoffs. Bradley Beal not 100%, but certainly impactful tonight as expected. And it's a 2-point advantage for the Wizards at the break. Thought the Celtics got off to a solid start in this one, but with that being said, the second quarter was really all the Wizards. They really took over. The Celtics had that spell where they were really rusty from the field, and the Wizards started to turn it on, particularly with the impact players off the bench, including Ish Smith in particular. He had 11 points, actually the leading scorer for the Wizards. Hachimura and Gafford each with 6. Alex Len even with 5 points. So a lot of players making an impact with contributions for the Wizards, and those contributions certainly adding up as Washington have a 54-52 lead at the break. I certainly think that the Celtics need to get back into an offensive rhythm. They did well in that first half. I thought, they in the second quarter, they kind of shied away from what was working in the first, which was really good transition play, moving the ball around fluently to get open looks. They kind of shied away from that in the second quarter, which is not what you want to see if you're the Boston Celtics. Meanwhile, the Washington Wizards with a lot of great ball movement. It all starts for the Wizards with solid rebounding, and then they push it in transition. Ish Smith on multiple occasions leading the way in transition and creating chances for Washington. And overall, they, especially in that second quarter, seem to just want it more than the Celtics. And that's why they have a 2-point edge, but it certainly should be a fantastic second half, a close game at TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts. But I thank you all for tuning into the broadcast. As you guys know, I am a big Celtics fan myself. I'm a diehard Boston sports fan all around. And it's been frustrating. I will say, as a Celtics fan, it's been frustrating to watch this team drastically underperform. But, it is what it is. A disappointing 36-36 record for Boston. And we'll see if they can, at least finish off the season competitive. We'll see what they can do. First things first here in the play-in tournament as they look to avoid a matchup with Indiana on Thursday. They're seeking to lock in the 7th seed tonight, but have the Wizards in their way. And this is a Washington team that is certainly no joke, despite having a losing record. This is a team who's been very hot over the past month or so. And, just if you remember how poor the start to the season was for the Wizards, I think a lot of people were surprised about that wretched start, and it really put them at a disadvantage, that terrible start from Washington. But they did bounce back, able to get into the play-in tournament, and I really think that this Wizards team that we've seen over the past month that's been really hot is the team we expected at the start. At least I did, But in the end, Washington did get the 8th seed, and it's no surprise that they're playing tough against the Boston Celtics. The Wizards actually the favorites in this one. Which is no surprise. The Celtics' struggles have been real. And you got to take into account, recent form. And the Wizards have been real hot as of late. The Celtics just continuing with their inconsistencies, really unpredictable. And now without Jaylen Brown for the rest of the season, Celtics really, got nothing to lose. There's no expectation for them at this point based on how their season's gone. They're not expected, to win any games, I'd say, to be honest with you. So it makes for an interesting matchup, and that's what we've seen through one half of play so far. Wizards up 54-52. A late night game. It was a 9 o'clock start at TD Garden after the Hornets Pacers got the night underway in this Eastern Conference play-in doubleheader. The Pacers winning, so the Hornets season is done. Indiana now await the loser of this game to wrap up the Eastern Conference play-in tournament. So that's the situation. Definitely a different feel to the NBA postseason with the play-in tournament included to kick it off and get it underway. But yeah, I certainly expect more of the same in the second half. I expect it to be a really close game that comes down to the wire. But who will pull it out in the end? That's the real question. We will find out shortly. The second half is just around the corner from Boston. It's the Wizards on top by 2. The halftime report will continue right after this quick break. Welcome back into the halftime report. Celtics trailing by 2 to the Wizards at the break. Second half just around the corner, and what a second half it should be in this Eastern Conference play-in matchup. The winner will lock in the 7th seed, the loser to face Indiana on Thursday night for the 8th seed. That's what's at stake. Second half just around the corner. You won't want to miss it. A close game in Boston, and the second half could very well be a nail-biter. We'll see if that turns out to be the case in the end. Thanks, everyone, for being a part of tonight's broadcast. The action continues after this. It's back out to TD Garden following a very quick break. Stay tuned. We head to the second half, late night in Boston, Massachusetts. Beautiful day in Boston. And we close it out with some high-stakes NBA play-in action. The Wizards leading it 54-52. Thanks all for stopping by tonight on the broadcast. It's that time of year where the postseason is here in both the NHL and the NBA. Exciting times indeed as we are underway in quarter three. This is Fournier to the baseline, out to Tatum. Tatum driving inside, blocking foul, count the basket. Tatum with the and one to get quarter three underway. He now has 20 points. Able to bank it in. And now a chance to put the Celtics in the lead. And he does just that. What a start to the half, 55-54. Tatum with 21 points on the night, just underway in the second half. Here's Beal. Cutting to the basket, lays it in. And a blocking foul called. And one for Bradley Beal at the other end. Well, how about that? You'll be wearing your Tavares t-shirt on Thursday? Cool, cool. You know he's an Isles player, but you don't mind. Yeah, no, he was a important player with the Maple Leafs when he was with Toronto. All right. Free throw missed. Now it's a pass down low to Fournier. He was fouled on the play. Wizards lead it by one. Reminder, what's at stake? The winner will get the 7 seed and face the 2 seed Brooklyn Nets. The loser faces the Indiana Pacers on Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I appreciate that, man. Nah, it's been I don't know. Some nights there are a lot of viewers, and some nights not so much. As that 3 rattles in. By the way, Hachimura just picked up his 4th foul. No, but I appreciate the support, man. As Beal has his 3 miss. I think I do have like 71 subscribers now, so my channel's growing. I only started in February, so I got to give it time. Because before I came to YouTube, and I also stream on Periscope and Twitch, I did it on a website called Sportscaster, but unfortunately, they essentially shut down. So I had to find another platform. And I really enjoyed Sportscaster and had a real good following on there. But so that was unfortunate. But, well, a fast-paced start to the second half. Celtics up 58-56. This will be inbounded by Tatum. He'll find Fournier. Fournier inside. Thompson can't finish off the glass. This is Davis Bertans. Crossing half court is Westbrook now. Washington trailing by 2. Westbrook to the corner. Neto throws it away. The steal by Tatum. Tatum full speed ahead. And a foul called in transition. Oh, really? Cool, cool. That's very good, very good. Tatum across the court. Walker, swoosh from 3. Kemba Walker from downtown. And a timeout called by Coach Brooks. 61-56. It's a great start to the second half for the Boston Celtics. I'll be right back after this quick break. Welcome back. A timeout called early on in this half by Washington. A hot start for the Celtics here in the third quarter, particularly from Kemba Walker. Oh, cool. Very good. Who do I think will make it to the conference finals? And yours? Walker, by the way, with 18 points for the Celtics. Let's see. I'll say Washington and Toronto in the East, and then I'll say Vegas against Calgary. That's what I'll go with. Here is Jason Tatum for the Celtics. Boston leading it by 5. Tatum shooting over Westbrook. That won't fall. Rebounded by Bradley Beal. Beal pulls up. Mid-range shot off the mark. And Fournier's there to secure the rebound for Boston. This is Tatum. Out it goes to Walker. Good look from 3. It's good. Kemba Walker from downtown. And the Celtics have an 8-point lead after trailing by 2 at the half. And it looks like a defensive foul called. Walker is now up to 21 points on the night. 9:12 left in the third quarter. It's very early in the second half. Celtics on a 12-2 run in the last 2 minutes, 40 seconds. This 3 in and out. All right, no problem. I completely understand, Yoshi Bros. Thanks for stopping by, and have a wonderful rest of your night, man. Here is Walker. Bounce pass to Thompson. Thompson finds Tatum in the corner. Tatum. Fade away. It goes. Tatum drops 2 points over Ish Smith. What a shot that was. He has 23 points. Here's Westbrook to the corner. Smith gives it up. Beal a 3. No good. Rebound secured by Fournier. It's a double-digit Boston lead. Fournier spinning through traffic. The Celtics will slow down the pace. Walker to the corner. Tatum from downtown. You bet! Jason Tatum the 3, and the Celtics have a 69-56 lead. Boston taking this third quarter by storm. Jason Tatum is lighting it up. Unstoppable is the superstar for the Boston Celtics. Another timeout by Washington, and the Celtics are rolling right now. Their largest lead of the game. It's a 13-point advantage. Welcome back in, everybody. The Celtics, with their largest lead of the night, 69-56 the score. With 8 minutes left in the third quarter, already 2 timeouts used in this half by Washington. That's tipped out of play by Smart. It will stay with the Wizards, but all the momentum currently on the side of Boston. Here's Beal with the drive. Can't bank it in, but the putback is good by Gafford. And that ends a scoring drought for the Wizards. What a cut by Tatum. Smart finds him. And Tatum with another 2 points, 71-58. Beal gets it back from Bertans. Bradley Beal in the lane. Floater short. And the rebound is corralled by Thompson. Smart cross court. Tatum a three. Yes! Jason Tatum once again. There's no stopping him at the moment. 74-58. Now taking it in strong is Westbrook. And a foul will go against Fournier. Wow, Jason Tatum is just taking this game by storm. He's feeling it here in the second half. Westbrook heads to the line. 2 free throws here. The first of which rolls in. On the national TNT broadcast for this game, the great Marv Albert on the call for this one. And of course, Marv Albert just a few days ago, maybe it was yesterday, officially announcing that he will retire after this season. So let's enjoy the last few games of his legendary broadcasting career. Here's Westbrook. He can't hit an open three. Offensive rebound secured by Smith. Up top to Westbrook. Westbrook charging into Walker. Offensive foul called. Westbrook in disgust. The Celtics take over. $10 points, 4 turnovers for Westbrook on a very quiet night for him. 3 missed by Walker. Westbrook quickly in transition. Short on the layup, but he was bumped. Foul against Fournier called. And Westbrook will shoot 2. A deep breath from Russell. He hits the first. Wow, Tatum has 21 points in the last 7 minutes. Just remarkable. Westbrook knocks down both free throw attempts. It's a 74-62 Celtics lead. Here's Kemba Walker. Walker, smart. He'll find Fournier. Fournier, nice bounce pass inside. And the throwdown by Thompson makes it a 14-point game. Midway point of quarter 3. And Westbrook can't finish. However, it will be a defensive goaltending call against the Celtics. So the basket will indeed count. It's clear goaltending there on Thompson as he touched it well after it hit the glass. Foul called against Washington. Not a shooting foul here. Re-entering for Washington is Garrison Matthews. Walker inbounds to Tatum. Tatum, the step back dribble. No good, excuse me, and a rebound secured by the Wizards. Here's Smith flying up the court. Passes it off. The one-handed shot is good from the baseline. Knocked down by Bertans. 10-point game. Washington looking to inch closer to the Celtics' current 10-point lead. Here's Thompson, handing it off to Fournier. Fournier into the lane. And an offensive foul has been called. The Celtics turned over. Russell Westbrook, by the way, currently on the bench. Look at the star comparison tonight. There really is no comparison. Beal and Westbrook, 28 points combined on 11 of 30 shooting. Tatum and Walker, meanwhile, 52 points on 17 of 40 shooting. Beal and Westbrook 0 for 7 from 3 combined. Tatum and Walker, meanwhile, 8 of 16. 5 to play in the third. Wizards down by 10. Here's a drive and a finish. Laid in with the right hand of Bradley Beal. Here's Marcus Smart for the Boston Celtics. Smart finding Nesmith. Now handed off to Walker. Walker splits through. Kicks it out. Smart cross court. Nesmith a three. Yes! Brilliant ball movement by the Boston Celtics. And it results in a 3-point make by Aaron Nesmith. And what are his first points of the game? The Celtics 11 of 30 from downtown compared to the Wizards who are 1 of 14. That's stolen away. Nesmith the steal. Nesmith slows it down. The TD Garden is rocking right now, even with just 25% capacity. Here's a triple from Walker. No good. Offensive board. And Thompson is fouled on the putback attempt. So 2 free throws for Tristan Thompson. Eight points, 3 of 5 from the field, and 6 rebounds. First shot won't go. Well, that last Boston basket has to be the assist of the night. First, a brilliant pass by Walker, and then Smart with the vision to send it cross court for Nesmith, who knocked down the triple. Thompson knocks down both, 80-68. Celtics by a dozen. 4 minutes to play in quarter 3. Here's Bradley Beal. Beal, floater, no. Rebound secured by Thompson. Here now is Marcus Smart. Now it's Fournier. Fournier, mid-range, no. Tapped off the backboard by Thompson and now taken the other way by Ish Smith. Smith. Fouled by Langford on the shot. Romeo Langford with his first action of the night. Smith will shoot 2. Tatum currently on the bench. Well, on the stationary bike right now, to be precise. Staying loose, getting ready to come back in any moment now. Smith hits the first of 2 free throw attempts. A reminder that the NBA playoffs are just around the corner. May 22nd, which is Saturday. That's when the NBA playoffs will get underway. Should be a great postseason ahead, as Fournier will exit the game for the Celtics and Tatum back in. Smith gets his 13th point after converting both free throws. 80-70 the score. Walker currently on the bench for Boston. Smart finds Tatum. Tatum guarded tightly by Beal. 6 to shoot. The fadeaway. Good. Jason Tatum, unguardable. 82-70. The hot shooting continues for Jason Tatum. It's 33 points for him tonight. Here's Beal. Pass inside, tipped around, and stolen by Tatum. Tatum leading the way, all the way in. Fouled on the shot. He'll go to the line. While Tatum is lighting it up, particularly in the second half. He is taking this game over. 33 points. Perfect at the line, and that will continue. He knocks down his 8th free throw tonight. An impressive third quarter from the Celtics. Remember, they trailed by 2 heading into this half. And Tatum has been leading the way for Boston here in quarter 3. Both free throws good. It's an 84-70 lead for the Celtics. Tatum has 35 points now, 17 of them this quarter. An off-the-ball collision took place. Play continues meanwhile. This is Smith. Smith lost it. It's saved along the sideline. Or was it? Yeah, it was. Play continues. Beal, a deep 3. Got it. Bertans, meanwhile, was the injured player. He's back to his feet. We'll get back on D. Still in a little bit of pain. And now Bertans takes a hack at Tatum. Foul committed. And perhaps now Bertans will be attended to by the medical staff. Not sure what even happened. Might have took an unintentional arm to the face. It looked like hand to the face from Nesmith. Completely accidental, but Bertans appears to be all right. Tatum once again at the line. Both teams in the bonus at this stage of the third quarter. Both free throws are good. It's a 13-point Celtics lead. Here is Smith. What a move. Smith still going. Banks it in. What a little player he is. 86-75. Celtics by 11 still. Smith in 18 minutes has tallied 15 points. In the paint, it's Tatum. Out to Nesmith. Nesmith passes on the shot. Goes up for the 2. It's stolen away. Smith, the no-look pass. Westbrook can't finish. And the rebound secured by Cornette. Cornette seeing his first minutes of the night. Cross-court pass from Smart. Nesmith a 3. That's too strong. 90 seconds remain in the quarter. What a 3 that is. Knocked down, contested by Matthews. 86-78. The Wizards keeping within reach. Here's Jason Tatum. Tatum in the lane. Fouled by Beal. 1:02 to play in the third. That's number 4 now on Bradley Beal, if I'm not mistaken. First free throw knocked down. Tatum just not cooling down as Walker re-enters for the Celtics. Smart will take a seat. Both free throws good. The lead is 10. A minute remains in quarter 3. Here's Bradley Beal. Beal, a little hesitation and knocks down the pull-up. from inside the paint. 88-80. Beal has 22 points. Here now is Kemba Walker. Walker off the screen. Gives it to Tatum. Tatum looking for contact. Makes the shot anyways despite no whistle. 90-80. 22 seconds left in quarter three. Here is Smith guarded by Kemba Walker. 7 to shoot. Smith into the lane. Kicks it out. And an offensive foul called. Smith barreling over, I believe, Walker. Nope, it was Langford. Langford was set for the Celtics. They'll take over with 9.2 to go in the third. 5 to go. Tatum spins off a screen. Tatum into the lane, stripped away from behind, and now the launch from beyond half court off the top of the backboard and no good, and that's the end of 3 quarters. 36 minutes complete and 12 to go in this Eastern Conference play-in game between the Washington Wizards and the Boston Celtics. Celtics by 10, 90-80 the score as we head to the fourth. Welcome back in, everybody. What a third quarter it was for Jason Tatum. He scored 23 points in that third quarter. He has 41 points tonight on 12 of 25 shooting. He's 4 of 9 from downtown. It's been that type of night for Tatum. The Celtics are 6-3 in their last 9 games against the Wizards. Looking to make that 7-3 tonight. Can they close it out here in the fourth quarter? Still plenty of time left. We'll see what the fourth quarter has in store. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. We'll see what Tatum can do after a 23-point third quarter. 90-80 to score. Here is Robin Lopez. Lopez with the right-handed finish. The Wizards certainly not going away. That's evident. Kemba Walker finding Tristan Thompson. Now it's Langford on the right wing. Langford to Thompson. Bounce pass. Stolen, but a foul called against Westbrook. Questionable decision there by the officials. And a reminder for those of you just tuning in, wondering what's at stake here. Well, the winner gets the 7 seed and will face the 2 seed Brooklyn Nets. The loser, meanwhile, will face the Indiana Pacers on Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time for the 8 seed and a date with the 76ers in the first round. Walker misses the 3, offensive board by Langford. Tatum to the corner. Nesmith misses the 3, but gets his own rebound. However, a foul called against Boston, and it will be Wizards basketball. Look at players in foul trouble for the Wizards. Westbrook and Gafford, as well as Hachimura, all have 4. Beal and Smith with 3. Not nearly as many Celtics players in a similar situation with foul trouble pending. Here is Lopez handing it off. Block 3. Matthews denied by Nesmith. Now it's Walker. Pump fake, puts up the 3. It's a brick. A misfired shot there from Walker. Now a pass inside. The pass broken up. And it will stay with the Wizards. Yeah, what a block that was from Nesmith on the last Wizards possession. The rookie has impressed lately, getting a lot more playing time with Jaylen Brown out the rest of the season. Here is Lopez spinning his way inside. Left it short, but a foul against the Celtics is called. It will stay with Washington. Evan Fournier coming in for the Celtics. Fournier, who was acquired from the Orlando Magic at the trade deadline. Westbrook bounce pass. Lopez has it stripped away by Walker. Walker ahead, and Langford is fouled on his way up. Hachimura commits his 5th, if I'm not mistaken. The NBA playoffs get underway this weekend following the inaugural edition of this play-in tournament. Langford off the mark on his first free throw attempt. Hachimura will head off, unsurprisingly, just 1 foul away from his night ending. Langford this season in 18 games, averaging 3.1 points in 15.7 minutes. Knocks down the second, 91-82, Celtics by 9. 2 minutes played in the fourth quarter. Here's Westbrook pulling up. That's a brick from the right elbow. Now it's Walker the other way for Boston. Here's Fournier. Tatum back up top, but Westbrook read that one. Westbrook the steal. And a foul called against Evan Fournier as Westbrook was heading the other way in transition. Yeah, Russell Westbrook just really hasn't been himself tonight. It's been an off night for Westbrook. And that's not the time to have an off night if you're the Wizards. Westbrook, 14 points tonight on 4 of 14 shooting. He does have 13 rebounds and 5 assists. First free throw is good. As the clock reaches 11, a late night in Boston. A rare 9 p.m. tip time. Both free throws good from Westbrook. It is a 7-point game. Walker finding Tatum. Tatum, an aggressive drive, can't finish. However, he did draw contact. Foul on the play. This one against Robin Lopez. Tatum in the first half, 18 points, and so far in the second half, 24. That free throw right there is first point of the fourth quarter. He'll knock down both, 93-84. A lot of trips to the line for both teams in the second half. Here is Russell Westbrook. Westbrook all the way. And was met by Tatum. The shot no good. Here comes Walker the other way. Bounce pass for Tatum. Westbrook defending. Tatum gets around him. Knocked away by Lopez. It will stay Celtics ball. And 6 to shoot here on the shot clock. Yeah, some real nice defending on that last Wizards possession by Jason Tatum. Forcing a bad shot out of Westbrook. Thompson hands it off. Walker, off-balance shot, knocks it down from the elbow. 11-point lead. Here's Smith, coast to coast. A blocking foul is called against Kemba Walker. .9:01 to play. Ish Smith to the line. He has 15 points off the bench. His third and fourth free throws of the night on the way here. He knocks down the first. Well, as I mentioned a couple minutes ago, it's just been a really quiet night for Russell Westbrook. I mean, the Celtics have defended him nicely at times, but I think for the most part, Russell Westbrook only has himself to blame because he has had a lot of good looks for his standards and just been uncharacteristically missing quite badly. On many occasions, the corner three knocked down by Evan Fournier. It's a 12-point Celtics lead. Here's Beal on the left wing. Beal, step back, looking for the foul, doesn't get it. The shot no good from the baseline. Walker pushes ahead to Fournier. Back out to Walker, triple, no good. Tatum trying to put it back in, could not do so. Wizards flying in transition. Bertans fouled as he goes up. Whistle against Walker, and Bertans heads to the line. Well, you have to think, the way the Washington Wizards are going to get back into this game is if they cash in transition. First free throw, good. And back into the game is Rui Hachimura. He is walking a fine line at 5 fouls. Walker, meanwhile, heads to the Boston bench for now. Bertans, no problem on both free throws, 98-88. Can the Wizards somehow string together the run they most likely need if they want to come back here in the fourth quarter? This is Jason Tatum. Step back three. No good. But he grabs his own rebound. Tipped to him by Thompson. Final 8 minutes of play. 5 on the shot clock. Tatum spinning inside. Denied at the rim. Robin Lopez the block. It will stay with the Celtics. 2.4 to shoot. Lopez got way up there after a nice spin move by Tatum to get around Beal. Langford inside. Over the basket goes the shot from Fournier. It's a good effort, but it doesn't hit the rim, and the shot clock expires. Celtics turned it over. Feed down low. Lopez faces the double team. Top of the key, Westbrook back to Lopez. Lopez guarded tightly by Thompson. That shot won't go. Here come the Celtics in transition. It's Jason Tatum. Tatum back out. He'll slow it down and set the offense up. Tatum, stop and start, lays it in. Jason Tatum with the right-hand finish and a timeout called by the Wizards. 7:15 to go, and it's Boston by a dozen in this play-in tournament matchup between Washington and Boston. Welcome back, everybody. Just about 7 minutes to play in quarter number 4. It's the Celtics with a 12-point lead over the Wizards in this play-in game. Bradley Beal and Jason Tatum, of course, very close friends. Both grew up in St. Louis, Missouri. And actually, both attended the same high school. Bradley Beal, of course, a bit older than Tatum. Knew him when Tatum was a baby, actually. Here's a step-back three. Bertans can't convert. Rebound secured by Langford. 7 minutes left in quarter four. Smart hands it off to Langford. Langford finds Fournier. Fournier inside. Thompson fouled. Westbrook committing the foul. And look at that. Bradley Beal was part of the class of 2011 for Chaminade College Prep in St. Louis, Missouri. Jason Tatum also went to Chaminade College Prep, part of the class of 2016. So they were never in high school at the same time together, but they did go to the same high school. It's Tristan Thompson, meanwhile, with a pair of free throws, knocking down the first. $10 points for him, looking to make it 11 now. He cannot do so. That's short. Rebound by the Wizards. Westbrook finding Bertans. Now Hachimura. Ball in the hands of Beal. Guarded by Langford. Beal in the lane. Can't scoop it in with the left hand. Celtics have a 13-point advantage. Here's Tatum, guarded by Bertans. Tatum spinning inside, finding Thompson. Thompson fighting his way through, rejected on first try, but this putback is good. Tristan Thompson just resilient down low. Midway through the fourth quarter, it's a 15-point Celtics lead. Westbrook will find Hachimura. Deep two, won't go. And the rebound is secured by Tatum. Tatum brings it up for the Celtics. Step back three. Oh, yes. Jason Tatum. You've got to be kidding me. 106-88. Tatum is just lighting it up. An unbelievable performance tonight from the superstar of the Boston Celtics. The Wizards now face their largest deficit tonight. Beal, a pass inside. Layup is good. $106-90. Final 5 minutes of quarter four at TD Garden. Here is Tatum finding Smart. Smart to the corner with Langford. Langford all the way, able to finish. Back to an 18-point lead. Wizards got to make some stops at this point. Westbrook a three. That's too strong. And there for the rebound is Romeo Langford. Here is Tatum. Defensive foul against Bertans. And the Wizards facing a dire situation at this stage. Tatum will shoot two. Celtics in the bonus. That step back three, so lethal from Tatum. And now some MVP chants raining down at TD Garden. It's great to hear fans and not artificial crowd noise, that's for sure. First free throw is good. He knocks down the second as well. It's a 110-90 Celtics lead. Tatum reaches the 50 mark. 50 points. Tatum, unbelievable. And there's still time left for more. Westbrook will lay it in. Landed a bit awkwardly on that left foot of his. 110-92. Here's Tatum again. 10 on the shot clock. Double team emerges. Smart inside. Thompson denied at the rim. What a block that was. Under 4 to go. Westbrook stop and start move. Nice pass, but unable to finish was Gafford. Over the putback is good. And a timeout called by Brad Stevens. Still some hope alive. Not much for the Wizards. Jason Tatum with a star-studded performance. 110-94. The Celtics will try to close it out next. Welcome back. What a night for Jason Tatum. That goes without saying. He's been doing it all tonight. A monstrous performance. And a huge reason why the Celtics have the comfortable lead they currently possess. 50 points for Tatum. 14 of 31 from the field. He's 5 of 11 from 3. The score 110-94 as play resumes. Just about 3.5 minutes to play. Fournier finding Tatum. Tatum tiptoeing the baseline. Kicks it to the corner. Fournier can't hit the 3. Offensive rebound by Tatum. Tatum will back it up. Boys, the crowd, TD Garden, loved his performance tonight. That 3, no good. Offensive rebound by Thompson. Thompson back out to Walker. More time coming off the clock. 3 to shoot. Walker a 3. Yes! Kemba Walker. How about that? 113-94. Final 3 minutes of the fourth quarter. That's 26 points for Walker tonight. Here's Bertans from way downtown. He airballed it. A frustrating second half showing from Washington. Walker with a difficult three-point make, meanwhile, on that last Celtics possession as the shot clock was running low. 113.94 is the Celtics lead and a timeout on the floor. 2:45 to play. It appears Boston are well on their way to victory and the 7th seed. Stay tuned. I'll be back. Welcome back. Let's take a look at the upcoming NBA play-in tournament schedule. Tomorrow night, the focus will shift to the West, where San Antonio takes on Memphis at 7:30 Eastern Time. Then at 10, the marquee matchup of Golden State and the Los Angeles Lakers. Meanwhile, on Thursday at 8, it'll be the Indiana Pacers against most likely the Washington Wizards now, as Walker drains another three. It's 116-94. The Celtics with their largest lead. That's laid in by Rui Hachimura. 20-point ball game with 2:10 remaining. And now some chance of "We Want Taco" coming from the crowd at TD Garden. It looks like their wish may come true. We'll see about that. As Tatum knocks down the shot, will they grant continuation? No, they'll actually call an offensive foul here. At the last timeout, Ish Smith expressing his frustrations. It's been a disappointing second half showing from this Wizards side. Meanwhile, TD Garden erupts as Tatum and Walker make way, both of them with spectacular performances. 1:56 to play. Boston will ultimately cruise to a victory. A few backup players into the game, not Taco, unfortunately. Here is Cassius Winston for the Wizards. Winston, nice pass. And it's thrown down by Gafford. 90 seconds to play. Waters gets it back from Grant Williams. Tremont Waters, a three. In and out. Offensive rebound by Grant Williams. Back out it goes to Aaron Nesmith. Grant Williams, lob up high for Luke Cornett. Knocked out of play. It will stay Celtics ball with 7 to shoot. And Russell Westbrook has actually already headed to the locker room. He actually left with 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. I didn't even realize that. Some type of injury for Westbrook. Situation not looking good for the Wizards. Should be an interesting matchup between Washington and Indiana for that last playoff spot in the Eastern Conference on Thursday night. That pull-up from the baseline won't fall for Chandler Hutchison. Waters to Neesmith. Now a corner three. Just off the mark from Carson Edwards. 118-98. This is dribbled up court by Hutchison. Now Winston. Into the corner, it's Gill. Anthony Gill in the lane. Gets the bounce. 118-100, and now the Celtics will dribble out the clock. A standing ovation from the fans at TD Garden. There haven't been many feel-good performances this season for the Celtics. It is just a play-in tournament win against the Washington Wizards. However, the Celtics take care of business, and they will clinch the number 7 seed and face the number 2 seed Brooklyn Nets in the first round. That first round matchup is set. Meanwhile, the Washington Wizards will face the Indiana Pacers on Thursday night. So the Pacers and Wizards on Thursday will battle it out for that final spot for the 8th seed. The winner of that game will face Philadelphia in the first round. Of course, Knicks Hawks and Heat Bucks are already 2 first-round matchups set, and now we got another one set in the Eastern Conference, as it will be Boston and Brooklyn. Obviously, the Nets will be the heavy favorites in that one. It'll be interesting to see what the Celtics can make of that series. Well, in the end, it was a convincing victory for the Celtics as they win it. Big in the end, actually. Just an underwhelming performance. Washington not really showing up tonight. And it's a 118-100 final score. Thanks everyone for tuning into the broadcast. And before I sign off, I will let you guys listen into a post-game interview perhaps. What a night for Jason Tatum. An unbelievable performance. And so the Celtics win this play-in game. And now it's to the real playoffs, where they'll face Brooklyn in the best-of-7 first-round series, presumably starting, either Saturday or Sunday. That remains to be seen. And before I say goodbye, let's hear what the star of the night, Jason Tatum, has to say.
Against your good friend, Bradley Beal. What did that feel like?
This was big. Obviously, this is a unique situation. And we wanted to come out and win, come out and compete. Everybody played well and contributed. And I ain't want to lose to Brad. I was going to have to hear that, for the rest of my career. So getting this win against him and just, feeling good about ourselves, good win.
Hey, Jason, you represented the Brotherhood well tonight. Congratulations on a great game. I'm just curious, what was your mindset coming into this game? Preparation, getting ready for your opponent. The Wizards well. It appeared like you came out aggressive, looking to attack. And I'm just curious, what was going through your mind as you prepared for this matchup?
Be the best player on the floor. That's what I told myself coming into this game. Do whatever it takes to win and be the best player on the floor. And I felt like if I did that, we have a good chance to win.
Jason, Grant Hill, being a Duke man, very excited to talk to you.
My God.
And congratulations on just a terrific performance.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jason.
Appreciate it.
All right, there you hear the words of Jason Tatum. What a night for him. He put up 50 points. Remarkable. He leads the way to a Boston Celtics victory as they handedly defeat the Washington Wizards 118-100 in this play-in tournament game. The Celtics are the 7 seed. They'll face Brooklyn in the first round. Washington, meanwhile, will next face Indiana on Thursday as those two battle it out for the 8th and final seed in the Eastern Conference. Celtics win big, an 18-point victory tonight. My name is Samuel Reese, signing off, saying so long. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast, and I'll see you tomorrow night. I won't be able to commentate the full Bruins game, but hopefully, like last time, I can come on for the final period of play. Once I get home, that's the plan. Hope you guys enjoyed. Celtics win, and I will be on the call for the Celtics series against the Nets. Looking forward to that, as well as continued coverage of the Bruins series against the Capitals. Good night, everybody.